today to celebrate the union of Amy Linwood and Shelby, as you will see. We gather in love and gratitude to unite friends, families, and most important, two of our most beloved people in marriage. The one thing I like best about weddings is that for just a little while, everything that's happening in the world way down the road will be put aside as bouquets are dived for, Kleenexes are shared, and you'll find yourself getting a drink from the bar for a stranger. That is to say, for the next several hours, we're all family. It's a special day for all of us, and Amy and Shelby, just as you remember it for the rest of your lives. We will honor you by doing the same. Let's not forget that today, as we reflect on the present and future, we should also remember our past. While those assembled this afternoon represent a great number of those who have guided Amy and Shelby to this day, there are others who can only figure in our hearts and thoughts. We know that without the enlightenment and love of Shelby's mother Grace and Amy's grandmother Helen, none of us would be here today. So too, Amy honors her grandfather Bill and his blessing of Amy and Shelby's union before his passing by carrying his favorite flower to live in her bouquet. Let's remember to think of them as we celebrate. And now, before we begin, Shelby, I left the kids in my car and take you finger on the word Bill. I've been trying to escape for years. If at any time during this ceremony you need help, just let me know. Right now, I'd like to welcome Cassandra for a reading from Wild.
People are like cities. We all have alleys and gardens and secret rooftops and places where daisies sprout between the sidewalk cracks. But most of the time, all we let each other see is a postcard glimpse of a skyline or a polished square. Love lets you find those hidden places and another person, even the ones they didn't know were there, even the ones they wouldn't thought to call beautiful themselves.
Alright. Now for the fun part. Amy, Shelby, it's been a long road to today. You've experienced highs, lows, arguments, makeups, moments where you didn't think you two were gonna make it. That was the first time you became ridiculous. I got you. I got you, girl. But seriously, today is a huge accomplishment. There are a lot of people here who've known you your entire lives. I can speak on behalf of all of us and say I'm proud of you. I remember before I was told she was going to be a girl, and I was going to have yet another sister, and I cried very hard and very long. But soon, Amy Lynn Wolf was born, and any complaints I had were diminished. From the very get-go, felt to be insatiably curious, great with animals, talented with plants, art, motors, and anything else she put her mind to. Still, there was something off about Amy. She was refreshingly unskeptical, and an optimist, in a family of cynics. And this has always been really weird to us. She's the youngest of us, yes, but she's also the kindest. Where did this come from? No. Don't hit me. And in this day and age, where in the world she finds someone as oddly genuine and nice. Cut to about 7 years ago, at a certain auto supply store, when a young man named Shelby began coming in late at night and always heading straight for Amy's line. Amy thought she gave excellent customer service, but it turns out that Shelby just thought she was cute. She didn't. He says he liked her confidence, and that she wore cowboy boots, and that she was a girl, and Shelby really liked girls. But for her heart, Amy thought this dude was nice enough, but she mostly needed help with her truck. So, after months of these late-night rendezvous at O'Reilly's, Amy finally uttered that age-old Missouri come on. Do you know anything about transmissions? It turns out Shelby knew a lot about transmissions, and he and his buddy James helped her get her project car into gear and drove it back to his dad's shop to work on it. They'd spend off nights working on her Frankenstein truck, and when James conveniently didn't show one night, the two played a game of pool that culminated in them sharing their first kiss. From then on, they were mostly inseparable. Our family got to know Shelby, and it was love at first sight as well. With his can-do attitude and world's most infectious laugh, it was immediately clear that yes, there was an oddball nice guy for Amy out there. Here was a guy that could build a greenhouse for her plants, give her a home with sturdy walls for her art, and get her transmission into gear. He's a fixer in a world of problems. It wasn't always easy, but they muddled through the small stuff. Giving up video games, bad jobs, arguments, and ultimatums that to me, that's how you know you turn back, you find you've given each other small nudges. The tiny push every now and then to grow. It becomes a map of how you got from there to here. Grown-ups standing at an altar. So, what happens next? I asked them. They're gonna fix the floors in their house and have some kids. Shelby wisely told me that he knows only two ways to spread your seed in this world: children and art. And it turns out that art is the only class he failed in high school. While the number of kids is still to be determined, the world will be better for any of them. We need more optimists, more fixers, more growers. We need more Shelbys and Eagles. We don't stand still. We're made to change. With our communities, with our families, and with each other. My challenge to you is to stay curious. Ask questions about one another and the world. Continue to nudge each other forward. When the time comes, do the same for your children, and their children. Until one day, you'll find yourself slow dancing at your grandkids' wedding. Your RV will be parked out front, ready to go off on your next adventure. At least, that's how Amy pictures it. So, that's the future. Let's talk about how you get from this altar to there. This is the time in the ceremony where some old priest would be giving you advice. And while I'm not a priest yet, here are a few pages from my Bible. Be kind to each other. Polite. Remember that saying thank you and please is also saying that. I mostly mean this with each other, but do it with strangers, the rest of the world. It makes a difference. Try not to get upset about a flat tire. Instead, every day you walk out to your car and it doesn't have one. Be grateful. When you're wrong, apologize. When you're right, keep your mouth shut. We'll figure it out eventually. Shelby, this must be advice to you. Don't fart too much in front of each other. Try to maintain some esteem. Be prepared for hardship, because it will certainly come. Don't bother to worry about it, because it's fun. Most importantly, keep doing what you're doing. Grow things, fix things, nudge one another. We all can't wait to see what happens. And now I'd like to invite Sarah.
You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All those conversations that were held in the car over a meal or during long walks, all those conversations that began with "we were married" and continued with "I will," "you will," and "we will." All those late night talks that someday and somehow and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are real processes of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things that we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, even teacher. For you have learned much from one another these past few years. Shortly you shall say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same. For after the thing, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife.
And now, Amy and Shelby have prepared personal vows for one another. Amy, I hate to do it. We're going to start with you.
Shelby, where there has been calm, you have brought warmth. Where there is darkness, you have brought light. A miracle lies in the path we have chosen together. I entered this marriage with you knowing that the true magic of love is to not avoid changes, but to all ever have together hand in hand. Let us commit to making each day work together. Whatever lies ahead, good or bad, let's face it together. Let us look at each other and find a friend, a partner, a lover, for better or worse, in sickness and health, in richer or poorer, in joy and sorrow, to love and be cherished and to be faithful to you and you alone, and each other.
That's okay.
2 minutes. Shelby.
I don't. Hold on. Okay.
You can do it. You can do it all night long.
Amy, I wanted to talk to you about love. What love means to you. Love is a lot more than just it. It's a lot more. It's about, sacrifice. It's about what I can do there be for you. And I always promise to love you. I will continue to find you until the day I die. Can I promise you that?
At this point in the ceremony, the bride and groom will release the butterflies that they've nurtured and grown for the last several weeks. As they take flight, let them carry a message to our loved ones to let them know we've heard their blessings. And today, as every other day, we celebrate the time that we had with them and hold close the wisdom and love that they imparted to us. Very long journey. We should start now. and Shelby, are you ready to declare your marriage? Daisy. Amy, do you take Shelby to be your lawfully wedded husband? Will you honor and cherish him, love, trust, and commit to him through joy and pain, sickness and health, and whatever life may present to you both? Shelby, do you take Amy to be your lawfully wedded wife? Will you honor and cherish her, love, trust, and commit to her through joy and pain, sickness and health, and whatever life may present to you both? At this time, Amy and Shelby will exchange rings. The wedding ring is a symbol of binding, a symbol of attachment and of belonging, not a possession, but a partnership. Please repeat after me. Shelby, take and wear this ring as a sign of my love and faithfulness. I will love and honor you all the days of my life.
I will love and honor you all the days of my life.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
Until death do us part.
Until we pass.
Amy, take and wear this ring as a sign of my love and faithfulness.
From this ring is my sign of love.
I will love and honor you all the days of my life.
I will love you and honor you for all the days of my life.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
For better or worse, for richer or poorer.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
Shelby and Amy, having proclaimed your love and commitment to one another in the eyes of these loved ones, and with the power vested in me by the state of Missouri, I'm so happy to pronounce you husband and wife. Shelby, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy and so proud to present Mr. and Mrs. C.
From this moment, life has begun. From this moment, you are the one. Right beside you is where I belong. From this moment,
So glad we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby.
I will love you as long as I live. From